Hello, everyone. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is a really important message and healing that's happened in the collective. This reading is in regards to third-party healing and release. It can be a third-party situation that's occurring right now or just recently has ended, or it could be something that you or your partner are holding on to from the past. So no matter which party you are, perhaps you've played the role in each part in different relationships in your life, and this will give you a deeper understanding of the transformation process for each party. Wherever you feel like you're placed in this, if this is what has occurred in your life or what's occurring now, take it, as it resonates. But what happened is I had this incredible day of synchronicities yesterday. If you have not listened to the special Twin Flame Soulmate holiday reading, please do. I talk a little bit about this at the beginning. But when I woke up yesterday morning and I was up doing my thing, get my coffee, start my day, I look over at the clock, the real-time clock, and it said 7:17. 717 is an indication of union, of two souls that are meant to come together, coming together in this sacred union. The way I view 717 is two sevens are spiritual lessons, spiritual beings, two evolved spiritual beings, learned their lessons, got to the place where they needed to be to come into union, and are finally coming together to be one, that one in the middle. That's how the energy feels to me when spirit, speaks to me about it. So I saw 717 on the clock, and then I looked over at my angel clock, a clock that I could never, get to the right time. I deemed that my angel clock, and it was 10:10. So a portal was open. But not only was a portal open, and at that moment I had 717 subscribers, so I was inspired to do that reading that I just talked about. Then later that evening, and we're going to go into depth about the healing release and what happened with these three-party situations, because it is, you guys, it's the shift and the healing that was necessary to happen in order to get these unions moving forward and for people to actually come into union with their true divine partner in the physical reality. So it's really important. These messages are really important, the healing. And I'm so honored and thankful and humbled that I got to be in this for you, all of the general collective. And all you have to do is say, yes, I received the healing, and it'll happen for highest and best for you. But I got to be the facilitator of the healing. I got to be the light that I am, and the unconditional love that I am, and the witness of the change. And it was beautiful, 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 and it was so necessary. So take what resonates with you on this. We're going to talk about the different energies and the healing, and how the distorted feminine and distorted masculine have been transformed now into the light. It's really, really interesting. And then we're going to go further into the union, what's been activated in the union, been transformed within the divine sacred union, and then further on with other cards. So I sit back, relax, and just, feel into this healing that has occurred. And I'm going to take you on the beautiful journey. And when I woke up out of the meditation and I looked at my clock, I am not kidding you, it was 7:17 p.m. So that was a confirmation that the healing had occurred and that unions are happening. So the first energy, first of all, I'm going to talk about my energy. And this could be your energy, or you may be one of these other parties, or, take it as it resonates. But this is my energy. What I brought to this healing, to the general collective situation of two people that are in union, that are not meant to be in union anymore, and they both know it. And they've been distant, there hasn't been intimacy, there's been no communication, perhaps fighting, whatever the case may be. It's, one is codependent on the finances, possibly. The other is codependent on just having someone in their life. And maybe there's children involved. There could be. And it's just this convoluted web of a mess that really needs to end so that both parties can move on to what they're meant to be. So that's what I was tuning into. So whether it's past, present, or are coming into happening for you, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. Just remember that. So this is the person coming in, the light. We're going to call this person the light, the epiphany, the tower moment. So this person came in as the light, changed everything, changed the views that the masculine, this is how it happened for me, is how I viewed it, but take it as it resonates. If you're the man, the woman, just place yourself wherever. But in the meditation and the healing, this light was a divine feminine. A divine feminine coming to the situation and changing everything for the masculine. Igniting things within the masculine that they've never felt before. Giving them that clarity of who they really are. Bringing them out of the codependencies. Taking a look at the addictive behaviors, the belief systems that are outdated. And just really shift their perception on themselves, their self-worth, what they're worthy of. Because this masculine has not been receiving any kind of love or intimacy from this feminine. This feminine has been very blocked off and guarded, and for probably good reasons of her own, old wounds, hurts, not communicating properly. No, we're not going to blame one person or the other. It just is what it is. But this masculine has not been receiving love. So this divine feminine light comes in and shifts everything. Okay? Shifts everything. Because this divine feminine, it could be a man or woman, comes in and is the epiphany. Forces the parties to learn their spiritual lessons and look at their fears right in the face, because just the presence of this light being forces you to look at what is not serving you, because there's so much light and so much beauty and so much clarity and so much balance coming from this light, from this person, that it forces these people into these new beginnings. It forces endings to happen, because once this light comes into your life, however it comes, whether it comes in spiritual form or a person, but this is how I viewed it as a person. Whenever this person comes into your guys' life, it's meant to be for a reason, to shift your perception, to help you see that through the illusions that you've been stuck in fantasy land, just going through the motions, only focus on 3D reality. This person comes in and shifts everything for this masculine, so in turn has to shift everything for this feminine, because that's just the way it works, right? This person, this light, bringing the balance, the bringer of clarity, what makes you happy, transforming the fears, the shadows into the light, and bringing balance. So this person, even if it feels chaotic at first when they kind of insert themselves or divinely are put in this union, they do bring balance though. Because it forces, and new beginnings, new beginnings in really being happy and feeling creative again and filling your own cup. I want to say forces, but it's kind of like the divine is forcing it, but this person just gives that compassion and that healing and that love, that unconditional love that was necessary to shift this masculine and feminine out of their distortion. So we have this energy, the light that came in and shifted everything. Then we have this distorted feminine over here, or was in the distortion, okay? So when you're in a distorted feminine, you don't see your worth. You don't feel that you're valuable. Maybe you're manipulative, controlling, using your body or shutting off the intimacy as a form of retaliation, or thinking you're protecting yourself, very guarded, kind of all over the place emotionally, one day crazy, upset, another just really emotional because not feeling balanced in their head and heart space. And this distorted is like anxiety, sleepless nights, knowing that something has to change, knowing that something needs to be different, and that we need to move on from this. But for whatever reason, feeling stuck and not able to move on. And do I have enough can I do this on my own? If I move on and I take my kids with me part-time or whatever the case may be, or if I just move on my own, am I going to be okay? So I feel like a lot of sleepless nights in their head, really thinking, overthinking. Yeah, not feeling like they're good enough, feeling that poverty mindset, that lack, like not stepping into their power, knowing their worth and how beautiful and abundant they are, and that they deserve to be with a partner that they're meant to be with. And I feel that this distorted feminine, a little like ego-centered in a way, we're selfish, but also at the same time thinking about the masculine, like this isn't right for him either. Like, I'm not giving him anything. I'm not giving him any attention or love. That's not right. And I don't want to be like that anymore. So I'm opening myself up to see the light. So in this healing session, I held the feminine. I held the feminine, and she cried, and she sobbed, and she released. And I just held her. I just held her and told her it was going to be okay, and that, I loved her so very much, and she will be okay. And it's okay to move on from a situation that's not serving you. It's okay, and it's your right to speak your truth and live your best life and move on. Move on from the, feeling like you're a stranger in your own house, and moving on and seeing the light in this new path that you're taking is a path that's going to lead to enlightenment and lead to your abundance and lead to the sacred union. And I just held her, and it was beautiful. And then during that holding process, the masculine came forward, and it was like we all came together to be one in this beautiful, beautiful synergy of healing and understanding and releasing of the old, releasing the hurt, releasing the pain. Realizing that the feminine has the key to bring her into maturity and walk away. Walk away from what once served her as she was in a certain part of her journey, and it feels comfortable and it feels safe. But really curious, knowing that there's more out there. After this healing process, the feminine is ready, rising up to divine feminine, and ready to walk away in peace and walk away in happiness. Yeah, I'm going to leave this past behind. I'm going to let you move on to be with your true divine partner. And you know what? I'm going to let myself be free to find mine. And that's what I feel like happened with that release. And yeah, I'm going to live in unconditional love. So I see the situation differently now. It's transformed from anxiety to unconditional love, feeling the love from the universe, feeling the love within myself, feeling love for my partner that I've been with, this unconditional love that, you served me so far. Maybe, if you have children together, I'm so thankful that you gave me these children, but now it's time to love myself and bring myself into balance, and then come together with my true divine partner. So I'm ready to be healed from this. I'm healed. So this is how the healing process felt, and it's really, really beautiful. So just claim that for yourself, divine feminine. Claim that for the divine feminine within you, men out there. But just claim it. And it is time to walk away from what's not serving you. It's time to move on into this new life of abundance and love. So then here we have the feminine restored with her heart open. And actually, this light, this person here, this divine feminine here has helped this feminine. This divine feminine is unconditional love. This divine feminine only wants what's best for everybody. Never would insert themselves in a third-party situation. This is all about the healing of it so that everyone can make a balanced decision on how to move forward. It's not about pressure. It's not about forcing. It's not about ultimatums. It's about loving yourself unconditionally and letting that come out of your heart space so that everyone can feel healed and restored. So then we move to the distorted masculine, right? To the maybe slightly narcissistic, very guarded, maybe could be controlling, manipulating as well. I think both energies have played, that part in this journey, in this situation that either you've been in or that your person's been in. Guarded. Always defensive. Like, everybody's out for me. Like, you want this for me? You want that for me? I'm going to hold back. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to give you all my love. You took away the intimacy from me. I'm going to be guarded. No, I'm going to make it harder for you. Just feeling like you can't open your heart again, just really guarded, just in this distorted energy, not knowing their own worth, that they have the truth and clarity already to get themselves out of this situation. And then this person comes in and rocks their freaking world, and then they don't know which way to turn and which way to go, and they're losing their focus, so they're feeling guarded. Oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh my God, now I have this. I've never felt this way before. Holy crap. But I'm devoted to this person. I feel obligated to this person for some reason, and I do have love for this person, but I'm not in love with this person. And who the hell is this person? I've never met anybody like this true, divine, beautiful feminine, and I just feel such a pull to this person, and I don't know why. It feels like I've known him forever, but oh my God, defenses go up then, right? It's that distorted, it's that ego. That, ego and balance is good, but ego and distortion and the devil energy, codependencies, addictions, it's just all of that stuff, and it kind of builds up inside of them, and they just get really defensive, right? And then overthink. Think about something really for a really long time, always in their head, focused on the material world, not really focused on their spiritual growth, just feeling like if I obsess about this long enough, everything will just magically transform before my eyes. That's what I feel like some of them, and I'm not laughing at them, but I feel like I get that. I get having that hope and that dream that magically you're just going to wake up and like this person is going to be your partner and this person's moved on and everybody's happy and joyful, but you don't have to go through the process of making the changes. You know what I mean? It's like if I stay in fantasy land long enough, maybe it'll just appear. But really the truth is the masculine is coming to a point where they know they need to make a decision. They know they need to go on this new path. They know they need to leave the past behind. Take their power back, find their stability in the material world, come back to a better health, right? This is Archangel Michael working with them. I felt very strongly Archangel Michael has been part of this process in a very big way, cutting through the illusions, cutting through the crap, cutting cords that are necessary to cut and allow the healing, and feeling grounded and rooted and open to this divine sacred sexual union again. Standing in their power, right? In this healing process, when I was in this meditative process last night, and it was so beautiful. And look at this. There's 2 10s and 2 8s, 3 8s. Wow. 2 10s endings and 3 8s. Okay, manifesting things into the physical world, manifesting this stability, manifesting feeling good about themselves, their self-esteem, standing in their power, making choices, making decisions to end things that they know need to end. Drop the sword, okay? Get out of this thinking mode, this obsessing about it, make the decision, go after what you want, speak your truth, and open your heart again. And there we go. In this healing process was so beautiful for the masculine, because the distorted masculine is very defensive. But really, truly, deep in their heart space, they want to be loved. They want to be nurtured. They want to be held. They want to know it's going to be okay. And they want to feel that unconditional love. And so in this healing process with the masculine, bringing them out of the distortion, is I just first looked into his eyes and told him how incredibly amazing he is and how proud he should be of how far he's gotten on this journey. And that his power and that love within and his spirituality and the shadows and the light are all part of him, and it's okay. And he hasn't done anything wrong. There's no failures. It's just experiences that he chose to have to teach him. So what has he learned? And what needs to be released? And it was just this incredible, soothing, emotional release for the masculine. Finally allowing himself to cry, to get rid of the toxins, because tears release toxins. Over 30 toxins out of your body. Release the toxins, release the past, release the hurt. And I just held the masculine close to my heart space. I held his head close to my heart. And I just held him and allowed him to cry. And during that process, as he released, he was healed, restored, chakras brought back into full balance, and now able to make the decision to move forward and open his heart space again to this true divine union. And then, like I said, in the ending of it, we were all together holding one another in this space of healing and unconditional love for this situation. So no matter what part of this you find yourself in, even if it's something that's long gone and you're not going to be with this person, healing has occurred in all parties. So just know that. Whether you're to be in physical union with this person or not, know that things have been healed and restored. And move forward in that energy of knowing that you're healed and restored. And if you would like to book a personal healing session, I recommend it at this time with me, because it's just, if you're feeling guided to that, please reach out to me, because I really feel it's important to you if that resonates. But so after this healing session, this is how each party has transformed, and they brought love into and peace and healing into the situation. And then this is more information on the union. So now, since this healing occurred, then there's this union between these two divine partners, and then with whoever this person is supposed to be in union with. Okay? But it was more about the light coming together with now the true divine masculine, and then this feminine rising up to be divine feminine status, and then being available for her true divine partner now at this point in the journey. So there's completion within the union. There was completion in what needed to happen, right? Completion in the union. Full heart healing for these new beginnings. Okay, Archangel Raphael working with all parties to help make sure that health and healing are restored to the heart space. Now there's opportunity for these brand new beginnings. This portal opening, right? 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Oh, wow, I didn't realize that about those cards. So these are really new beginnings in this portal. Moving into caring connections. Being with the person that you're drawn to, that you're supposed to be with at this point in the journey, twin flame, soulmate, divine partner, however you want to look at it. But unions are coming in, and it's moving towards this happy family, bringing children together, having this stability again, and all parties healed and restored into balance to move forward to the true divine union, because the light has been brought to the situation, and Spirit's encouraging you to see the light within yourself and everyone else. Okay, and that's the key, is seeing the light. That's why the light had to come in and shift it all. Try something new. You only know that you can do something if you try. You'll only know, right? You have to try. Okay, so with this card, and this is a really interesting card to me now. Just recently, the energy has shifted. So this is how I see the three parties, okay? This party and this party were together, right? They were happy. They shared some good times. They shared some bad times. It's been stormy weather. It's been, chaotic healing. Maybe kids are involved. Whatever happened, And then this is the light. This is the unicorn. This is stepping out of the box, doing something different. We are going into 2020. We no longer can live in these old paradigms of how things should or shouldn't be if we're really going to transform. So it's time for new. It's time for you to shake some shit up in the world. Get some things moving. Light some fire under people's asses, that things can be different, that things can be transformed, and that it's really up to you to decide what's best for you. But I see all three parties healed and restored and moving forward in life. And look, it even looks like these. Look at this party is venturing off this way, right? Divine feminine venturing off this way. That divine that finally has been healed. And please reach out if you would like some more healing, or reach out to a healer close to you. But this is the light coming together with the divine masculine, and they're going off together. Do you see that? Do you see that in that card? This card was like coming to my meditations, coming into my dreams, and it's really important that we understand that this is actually happening. And then love. The answer that you're seeking is love. It's always love. It always goes back to love, loving yourself, and having unconditional love and compassion for others around you, okay? It always comes back to love. So that's what's being transformed. That's this new portal. That's these activations. And healing did occur, so just claim it for yourself. Say, yes, yeah, I claim it, okay? I claim it. I claim that love is coming in all unions, okay? Love. Now we're going to move on to the Santa Muerta deck, and we're just going to get some more information here. So what I was guided to ask here in this portion is, what does Spirit, what does God, what does the universe, your loved ones want you to understand more deeply and change the way you perceive and think about it? So in your headspace, what does Spirit want you to look at differently and transform it into the light, the way you're looking at it, the way that you're thinking about it? Well, it's a little chunky, but we're definitely going to take this one. Wow. Wow, you guys. Talk love, the lovers. 717 being the lover's card. That's what that is. I mean, Come on, the key that we felt earlier, the key to unlock yourself so you can really go into your true divine partnership, the key to the lovers, the choice. I mean, you guys, wow. Thank you, Spirit. Love you so much. The divine wants you to see, wants you to look up. The divine masculine's looking up and seeing the key. Do you see that? Like, I'm looking up to my higher mind. I'm looking up. And then the divine feminine's like, oh my God, look at this big, beautiful heart. We get to share this love. Oh my God. Yes, it's time. I can't wait. My choice is love. So Spirit wants you to look at love differently, to transform the way that you look at love, that you look at unconditional love, that you look at the different partnerships that you've been in and the partnership that you're moving towards. Look at things from Spirit's point of view, from a higher mind point of view, rising up out of the distorted views on love, the codependent, addictive, toxic views on love, and transforming them up into the light and unlocking this union. Wow. That is powerful, you guys. That is powerful. The divine, this is fated and destined. I mean, look at that. The key of destiny. It's time to decide. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to guard your heart space forever and not speak your truth and shut your mouth? Or do you want to speak up because you have the opportunity now to speak up? You have the opportunity to heal and open yourself up again and come into union. But you can't be so guarded. Look up. Speak your truth. Yeah, it may have been a hard journey. Spirit wants you to look at the progress that you've made from the light, from a different light. Look at the decisions that you need to make as bringing you into a whole new life, a whole new paradigm, a whole new reality where you're going to have everything you want and more. Think about it differently. Open yourself up. You've made it far on your journey, and yes, it may have been tough, and you may have had to put a lot of work into yourself and a lot of work into life and your children, your relationships, whatever, your family, but it's worth it, and you're farther along than you think on your journey. So if there's a pause in action, just focus on the love. Appreciate what you do have. Allow yourself to heal. Yeah, an offer is going to be made in the physical world. Pay attention to what's being offered to you. Like I said, Seven of Pentacles, maybe you've been working on money and you feel like that's what you needed to be able to offer and you've been thinking about it and obsessing about it. Don't worry about that. Let that go. Spirit's got you on that because there's things and offers and people coming in that you're gonna stack more pentacles, okay? The battle is over. Look. It may have been hard. It may have been a long battle, but the Seven of Wands, spiritual lessons. Yeah, it's been tough, right? 7-7. These are the tough spiritual lessons in the material world, the physical world that you've been learning, and in your spirituality that you've been learning. But you've learned them. The lessons have been learned. Spirit wants you to look at this differently. It's all about the journey. It's about the wisdom. Because you would never be in position for this divine, sacred sexual union with another person that you're fated to if you didn't go through all the things that you've been through so far. You had to go through them in order to come to this place of understanding, this place of clarity. So viewing this possible struggle and battle to get yourself where you're at as a beautiful thing. That you are the winner. That you are the winner to overcome. Yeah, see things from Spirit's point of view. Take a little pause out. Allow your third eye and crown to open to get this spiritual guidance. It's been stormy. It's been, that storm blowing in, the light coming in. So gaining that perspective and bridging the gap from your mind to your heart, allowing yourself to heal and then make that decision to move forward. But there's some kind of offer, there's some kind of passionate message that's being written up that's going to be delivered. Perhaps this is you speaking up finally and going and letting the person know, letting your true divine partner know, hey, I'm working on this, I'm healing, I'm coming towards you, I'm choosing you. Got to figure out a plan. There may still be a little bit to work out, but I'm coming for you. I want to be with you. So let's see how we can work this out. But there's some kind of message coming in about the union. So Spirit wants you to clean up your thoughts about what you're thinking about the union. Go back to an age of innocence when it wasn't so convoluted with toxicities around you. Go back to the way that you used to view love when you were a child, okay? That's that innocent love, nurturing your inner child healing. And we can also do sessions on that inner child, nurturing the inner child within to heal all the wounds that you've been carrying with you. And finally releasing to these new passionate beginnings is what I'm feeling. And look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's time to allow yourself to see the light. See the light. Let the light come in and transform you and heal you. And then move forward. And this is evolving spiritually as well, as we already know. Okay, now we are going to ask what needs to be fully understood and transformed in your heart space. What does Spirit want you to look at there? Well, heal your heart space. Allow the pain of the past to be healed. Allow those old wounds of the past to be healed. Allow yourself to come into balance. Nurture yourself. Take care. Take a little time out. Go out in nature if you need to. But healing is happening with this union and within yourself in your heart space. And believe that that's occurring. Yeah, look at that. More sevens. So learning lessons of love. Learning the spiritual lessons in love. Understanding that these experiences, these relationships, these situations, whatever they are, that you felt like, ooh, I'm going to love this job, or I'm going to love this person, or this is what I want. And it maybe hasn't worked out. You're learning the lessons. So it's like, these are all the lessons. Okay, well, I learned that. Now I've got that. I learned that now. And wow, I'm really learning a lot here. Be proud of yourself. But it's finally making that decision and going after what makes you happy. What makes your heart happy? Ask yourself that. What makes you feel happy? Because that's what Spirit wants you to go after. Oh my God, you guys, yes, wants you to transform the way that you're viewing your emotions. And what do you have in that cup? This is you examining and removing and detoxifying your heart space. Letting go of what's not serving you. Really taking a good hard look at all the lessons that you've learned. That's what's happening. And then this is the cup that you're picking off the shelf. Oh, this is my cup. Well, I better examine my cup. I better filter it out because I'm ready for this great love. So Spirit's asking you to clear out your heart space. Do a heart clearing meditation. Get some healing on your heart space and allow yourself to let go of the past. Charge forward with this clarity, or this is your masculine charging forward towards you. So it's really important that you clear up your heart space, feminines, because you can be ready for this, because this is this is coming forward, baby, passionate. You know, it can be a little bit of an impulsive energy, but I feel like from what the masculine has gone through, it's not really impulsive. They're just freaking ready. They're ready to come into union. They're ready to come into the physical and share everything with you. And that's that message that's coming in. Like I said, it's really passionate. So be open to that in your heart space. See it differently. See how much you've learned and now how you're really ready to be with this divine partner now. For these incredibly passionate, sensual new beginnings. This is creating life. This is coming together, maybe having a baby, having a family, a creative project, and doing it together. Healed and restored and ready to go on the next part of the journey together in these new beginnings. Look at that. Right into union. Divine sacred union. This is 11:11. This is union. This is the Four of Wands, that happy family life. And what Spirit wants you to do, no matter if you're a man or a woman, is just stand in your power, in your strength, in your spiritual stability. And just stand in your power. You're poised and ready to receive the blessings of this union. Look, this portal is open and we've got the Lovers and then the Four of Wands, like in the heart space, and the Lovers in the head space, and the Four of Wands in the heart space. And look, it's going to be, they said, look at the bottom of the deck. It's going to be victorious. Trust your intuition on this. It's going to be victorious. You and only you know the truth about this union. Trust yourself. You're riding into victory. Whatever direction you're going, you're riding into victory. Okay, now we're going to get a few cards on the energy within the union at this time. Energy is fluid, remember. Oh, look at that. Don't read reversals, but they say keep it reversed. Moving, Five of Pentacles is regret and living in the past, moving on. So moving on from the past. Moving on from the past, finding that stability again, right? That strength. You're getting help from Spirit on money. If it's money that you're concerned about, bringing that balance and stability, it's all going to come together. Spirit's got your back. So the union is coming. Whoa, that is way too much. The union is coming into balance, but the card that wanted to show itself is the Ten of Cups, right? This is what the union is. It is wish fulfillment. It is the ultimate love. It is the ultimate family. And there we go. Wow. There we go. These two came out. The Six of Wands again. The union is victorious. And again, these flew out. Remember I showed them to you? How cool is that when Spirit does that as a confirmation that this union coming together in the physical, it already is in the spiritual, is victorious. And trusting yourself, trusting your guidance, following your heart, following your path. Things are being revealed to you that weren't revealed before. And this is going to allow you to walk away from what's not serving you and move forward in this clarity and High Priestess energy and Empress energy, right? This is the union. This represents the union. Wow. This union is abundant. This union is fertile, creative, compassionate, sensual, everything. The light, the love, abundance. That's what this union is. And look, the bottom of the deck, it said, please just, come on, I'm here again. Look, the Ten of Cups. So the underlying energy of this union is the Ten of Cups. So you were right. The Ten of Cups, the lovers. Look, we've got the Ten of Cups. We've got the Four of Wands. We've got the lovers. We have the High Priestess, knowing it, feeling it. And we have the Empress, and we have these brand new beginnings that are victorious. In abundant. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, we're going to clean this up. So I really hope that you're getting some clarity and understanding on your own particular situation and your own heart space and the way that you're viewing love and the way that you view unions. Because as we level up spiritually and we level up into this new way of being, and look at that judgment. The judgment has been made. It's time for a rebirth in the union. Oh my God, I love you, Spirit. I just love you so much. But as we level up spiritually and we come to this beautiful place of understanding it all, that's when it all comes together, right? That's when it all happens. That's when it's all manifested and comes into the physical. So it's really important to allow yourself to heal, to let go, to cut through the illusions and look in the mirror and say, what do I really want? And then if it's moving in a separate direction to who you're supposed to be with, then so be it. Whatever the case may be, there's healing. Okay, now we're going to ask what is your person thinking about you? Whoever this person is, your true divine partner, whoever this is that you're thinking of. What are they thinking about you? How are they viewing you? If you've been with this person in the past, or if whatever mistakes they've made in love in the past, they want to make it better, whether it be with you or other people. They want to make it better. They're choosing you. They're making an offer to you. So they're viewing you in the Five of Cups, right? It's just the past, but they're viewing you as their opportunity for this Two of Cups, okay? That's how they're viewing you, and they want you to see that. They just want you to see that the offer, whatever offer, small offer, it's really with good intentions, right? And how they're thinking about you is they feel restored and refreshed by you. They look at you as a healer, like your light, your love is helping them heal, because they are healing right now, working on letting the past, the old relationship that didn't work out, and leaving it behind. Trying to focus and find that inner light. So how they're viewing you as is the light. Wow, that's beautiful. The spark that they need and desire to move forward. Look at that. I love you. Spirit, you're the best. The spark and the light necessary to move forward, and then the Ace of Wands comes out again, because it just came out before. So this is what I'm talking about. She's pregnant, creating life, if that's your journey, or creative idea. This is the twin flame, the soulmate, burning lifetime upon lifetime. I know it's you, and I want, so thinking, I want these new beginnings, and I know that it's you. I know that you're the light. Yeah, I want to, wow, you guys, this is amazing. I want to walk this new path, this new journey with you. I'm ready to move on. I'm healing, I'm healed, I'm restored. I'm ready to take the leap of faith. I feel like I said that in a recent Divine Masculine, possibly with the Archangel Shamuel, I think, card, the Standing in Your Power card, but they want to. They're ready. They're ready to walk this new path, these new beginnings, brand new beginnings, because what they're thinking about is you're their legacy. You're their everything. You are their abundance. You are their wish fulfillment. You are everything. The ultimate family life. Just being with you, providing for you. If it's the masculine, wanting to provide for you, to comfort you, to treat you like you deserve to be treated. Because the feminine, so loving and open and beautiful, and brings so much healing and light to this masculine, that this masculine just wants to give the feminine the world, and views is your person, no matter which, if they're the feminine or masculine, they're viewing this connection as their true partner, and they want new beginnings, and they see you as the light to help them heal from the past wounds so they can move forward. Beautiful, beautiful. Move forward past the illusions, the Seven of Cups illusions, finally making that choice. Let's see. Let's get some more information on how does your person feel in their heart about you. So that's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about, wow, there she is again, the Empress. They view you as the Empress, the mother effing Empress, in control, in charge, in creation, gorgeous, amazing, divine, sacred light. They see you as their clarity and truth. They listen, they hear you, they feel you. You are unconditional love. They view you, wow. In their heart space, this is extremely, extremely powerful, the way that they view you. They view you, like I said, the storm warning. They view you as the tower moment. They view you as the spark, the fire, the epiphany, the clarity that they needed to allow the old to die, to rebirth into this beautiful balance union. They then realize that they've been stuck in an illusion, that what they were in or are in is not serving them at all, and really only sucking the life out of them, wanting to transform and be balanced. They see you, and this Temperance card is union. This is a signifier of union coming. So in their heart space, they're feeling balance. They're feeling the rebirth. And in their heart space, they view you as the most incredibly gorgeous light being that they could ever know. I mean, it's just, you are so powerful and magnetic and nurturing and compassionate. And they're so into you. They dream about you. They think about you. They imagine life with you. And you're just the epitome of beauty and grace. That's how they see you. And so in their heart space, this is how they're viewing you, as the transformation. And just so precious to them. So incredible to them. You bring balance to their life. You bring healing. You bring clarity. You're like a muse to them. You make them feel more creative and more into life. You help them realize that they were just going through the motions and they weren't really enjoying what was all around them as much as they enjoy it when they connect with you, when they're with you. So they're really feeling balanced in their heart space, and it's been hard. It's been treacherous. But you are the light. You are the love that they've been praying for, that they've been manifesting. Yeah, and look at the bottom. You are the tower moment, okay? And this person will fight for you. They will fight for you. They want to fight for you. They want this, okay? And they're at this point, they're not going to let anything get in the way of the union now. They're taking control. So now we're going to ask, shuffle them up a little bit, what's being manifested into the physical in the next 3 to 6 months. So remember, time is an illusion. Whenever you're guided to this is the perfect time. So within, I like to say within, because it could happen tomorrow. I mean, come on, it can happen. It'll happen tomorrow for somebody. But from this time now, from whenever you're watching this, for the next 3 to 6 months, what is transpiring in the physical with this union? Okay, so there's some big epiphanies, clarity coming in with the union. Figuring out what to communicate. There may be a little bit of watching what you're doing to make sure it's okay to come forward. Maybe a little nervous that you won't accept them, or you're just so incredible to them that they're not sure. They're a little hesitant, but they want to. They want to communicate. The masculine does. So I believe big clarity on the union and who it is and who you're meant to be with is coming in for sure. Yeah. Leaving the past behind. Taking the cup that the universe is offering you guys and moving forward together in union, in balance. Learning the lessons and moving forward. That's that clarity. The clarity that the universe is offering you this new opportunity in love, and you're going to take it. You're going to take it. Yeah. Dropping the burdens and coming together. Whatever burdens they are. Relationships, jobs, whatever, family dynamic, whatever they are. Dropping the burdens and finally being able to come together for these brand new beginnings that we've seen all over the board throughout the entire reading. Leveling up spiritually as well. Yeah, finally making the choice to be with you, cutting through the illusions, finally making the choice. We saw the 7 of Cups earlier, so it's making the choice. See that cup that they're sharing? That's the cup that the universe offered to them. And look at this turtle. It may be been slow and steady, and it seems like it's been taking forever, but I feel it picking up speed. Yeah, and actually making the offer of love, like an innocent offer of something solid. The Knave of Pentacles may be a little innocent, maybe, going back to that innocence, going back, maybe courting. I feel courting and dating and getting to know one another before you actually come together fully, like in just enjoying each other's presence. And ooh, the masculine's like, I got all this love that I've been saving for you, my sweet, sweet divine feminine. I'm going to pour it in your mouth and I'm going to pour it all over you. And I like watching. So what I feel with Pentacles is it's coming into the physical. This clarity, this truth, this message, and of this love is coming into the physical within the next 3 to 6 months. Yeah, and the reason why it might be held back or why it might be taking a little long is someone moving out of the drama of the past and not looking at it anymore. Okay? So for somebody needs to come out of this and walk away from this. How we saw walking away from the past over here is learning the spiritual lessons, because this is a spiritual battle. This is a battle with your mind and your heart, finally finding that balance. So what's manifesting, I feel, is walking away from the stress, from the drama. Yeah, there's that clarity. Taking charge. Opening up a little to love again, like looking in the mirror, seeing that mirror reflection, in control, in control, balanced. What did I say? Balance with your head and your heart. The Queen of Swords is balanced with her head and her heart. Open to love, knows her worth, is done with the pain, whatever. That's that clarity. Okay, I know what I want now. And what I want is what's going to physically manifest is taking charge and going after what you want and finally coming together, the 3 of Cups, and celebrating. No more third parties. This is only 2 people together. No more third parties. We've been talking about the whole time. This is that third party healing, and you can finally come together with who you were meant to be with, let go of the past, and share this egg, this birth, this new life together. And here's that big giant cup from the universe again, accepting it. Accepting that this is the union you're meant to be in. Letting go of what's not serving you and finally coming together and being able to physically touch and celebrate this union. They said, look under, yeah, making the choice again, the choice. The battle's over. It's over. You get to be together. That's really what I'm feeling a lot in this reading. And there's been a lot of 7, so it's been tough. There's been a lot of spiritual lessons being learned here. We know that, you know that, and with all 3 parties, with you and your person. But what's coming into the physical is dropping the burdens, getting the clarity, messages coming in, finally leaving the past behind, finally deciding to go towards the union and away from the toxicity, and finally coming together. Wow, too many, but look at that. The Queen. We've been talking, I think this is the card, guys. This has to be the card. Because we've been talking about this light, this energy that came in and shifted everything. And here she shows up. Flipped a lot of cards, but the Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, celebration. What did I say? Celebration, finally coming together. Finally, everybody seeing the light so that they can move on. Okay? So we're going to talk about this card because this is the energy that the light shifts everything. The answer is always love, and that is the light. So this is an ending message for you, who's ever listening to this. Is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and we're just going to read from the book. The Queen of the Light is a beautiful ally and comes into your life to herald success in all your ventures. She illuminates the most important steps on your path and reminds you of your own brilliance. You're intelligent and inspired, and all your needs will be met. Remember that you're the instrument of the divine shining through you in this world. You're on the correct path for your highest good. The Queen also brings you insight into how you manifest your reality in the most miraculous ways. She promises that you'll be shown the next right action and celebrates you as you stand brilliant, joyful, and enlightened in the present time. You've worked hard to come this far. You can be proud to stand tall in your conviction that in your heart of hearts, you know the truth of your situation. In the heart of hearts, you know the truth of the situation. Rewards for your perseverance and willingness to learn are on their way. Gratitude and acceptance are key today. Beautiful. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you all feel the healing that has occurred in your life and in your person's life and in everybody's life extending out from that. I love and appreciate you all so very much.